A group of scientists just made an amazing find deep in the jungle of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. They broke inside the cave of the Jaguar God, a subterranean cavern that had been shut off for hundreds of years. Inside, they uncovered a treasure trove of Maya artifacts, such as jade figures, complex carvings, and fancy pottery. This amazing discovery gives us a unique look into the rich history and culture of the ancient Maya people. It shows us new things about their religion, art, and everyday life. Join me as we explore the fascinating world of the Maya and uncover the secrets hidden within the cave of the Jaguar God. Before we move on to the video, subscribe to Unearth Chronicles and also press the bell icon for regular updates. Let's dive into the video. In March 2019, a press conference was held in Mexico City to announce that archaeologists had found the cave of the Jaguar God and found Mayor Alexa's treasure in the cave. A quote from Dainda that was printed in National Geographic says that the things they found are worth a lot of money. The Maya were not a single group, but rather a network of cities. People think that the Maya had the most complicated way of writing in pre-Columbian America. The artifacts that Dainda and the other people who were working with him found seem to be from the late Classic period or the early post-Classic period of Maya history. Maya history began around 2000 BC, and in the 4th century AD, the civilization went through a time of high culture and urbanization called the Classic Era. This went on until the 9th century AD, when the Maya civilization suddenly fell apart for no clear reason. It seems that when the political side of the classic Maya civilization fell apart, people moved to the north, especially to the Yucatan Peninsula, where the remains of a huge ancient coral reef can still be seen. One of the things that make the Yucatan Peninsula unique is its huge plain. The cave system that Dainda looked into is about 2 miles from El Castillo and about 80 feet underground. An archaeologist from the University of California, Berkeley, told National Geographic in March 2019 that the older man would have been in his teens at the time of the event, but that the event had a big effect on him. It has been found out that the famous archaeologist Victor Segovia Pinto did, in fact, lead a group to the site in 1966. James Brady, a professor of anthropology at California State University and co-director of GAM, thinks that the cave archaeologist lied about what he found after crawling on his stomach through a network of tight tunnels in the cave. Brady is on the team of people in charge of the GAM. Brady is a member of the diversity faculty at California State University, which is where he works. After walking several hundred feet and staying there for a few hours, he finally got to a room with ceremonial offerings. It turned out that this room was only one of 7 choices. It was covered with stalactites and stalagmites, and the chambers, which looked like they had been used as shrines, had a lot of well-preserved artifacts. This is especially exciting because there have been reports that a lot of Mexico's ancient artifacts have been sold on the black market instead of being kept in museums or educational centers. It is hoped that the discovery will help answer some of the most important questions about the Maya, like how they built their cities and how they lived. Archaeologists still need to find out what happened. The cave could also help confirm a popular theory that a series of droughts caused the decline of all Maya culture on the Yucatan Peninsula, which has always had a lot of climate change. This idea is based on the fact that the climate has always changed a lot on the Yucatan Peninsula. If the people of Chichen Itza were really going through a drought, it's likely that they would have tried to find a way out of it by praying to the right gods. This would have been in line with what other Mesoamerican communities did in terms of religion at the time. The Maya religion was based on the idea that the world we can't see is full of supernatural beings, and their pantheon was made up of a lot of different gods. The main goal of the Maya religion was to control the natural world. Without this, agriculture and, by extension, all of civilization would not have been possible. The Maya would offer sacrifices to their gods, the most powerful of which was a person's or an animal's life. Because of this, animal and human sacrifice became a normal part of Maya culture. A consultant who works for National Geographic says that the Cave of Belamco may have more information that can help people learn how to use resources in a responsible way. Researching places like caves and cenotes is a good way to learn how to make the best use of the environment right now. At the very least, the artifacts in the caves had been looked at for the first time. Even so, the team is moving slowly because their main goal is to come up with new ways to study caves in Mexico for archaeology. Even though it is possible that layers of sediment could hide things that are older than 1,000 years, most experts don't think it is very likely that this will happen. In the year 2019, James Brady told the board of directors that the location was a great place to do research. "We've never had a chance like this one, where everything is safe and sound, and we don't have to do any kind of rescue work. We've never had a chance like this before. Because he suggested it, we've decided to be careful and turn this cave project into a model." Cave archaeology is a relatively new field of study that has only recently been used on the Yucatan Peninsula. Before the 1980s, UC researchers were mostly interested in what are called monumental constructions. Cave archaeology is a newer area of study. Researchers working on the Great Maya Aquifer project saw the Cave of Belancu as a chance to test out new technology because it was a multidisciplinary project. 3D surface scanning is used by archaeologists all over the world right now for a wide range of tasks. When everything is done, the researchers will have a full virtual reality version of the Balancuplan Cave, which will let them look into areas below the water table. Since we haven't reached our destination yet, Brady told the motherboard that there is still a lot to learn and find out about the Maya, because it's never over until you reach the last dead end. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share and click the bell icon to get updates more often.